So there's a lot of stuff about transitioning that I'm discovering new things that I didn't realize could happen.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to talk about this one too much because this one's a little bit like, okay, turns out periods, get them.
Oh.
Yeah. Obviously, I not like the bad bleeding part, but like the symptoms. Like I get those, like all the other symptoms, which is crazy. I had like this is my third month, and I'm in like my third day of it, and day one on Sunday was debilitating. I was very unhappy. So that's a thing, and I'll leave that alone. The other thing is something that, and I just like spent today obsessing over like whether or not I was being accurate about it. So when I go to the doctor, I'll get a better idea of it. But my entire adult life, before I started even HRT, I have been 5'11" tall on the button, right? As of today, I am 5'9.25".
What the fuck?
Yeah. So I did some research, and it turns out that because of the way that estrogen changes your like musculature and like it affects ligaments and stuff like that. And so like there's potential to lose 3 inches of height and an entire shoe size when you transition and take HRT. So like in theory, 5'8" is my like floor here.
Sure.
But I'm 5'9.25" now.
So what you're saying is
insane.
When we first talked about the name, we literally could just call you Lil now?
No, actually, we can't.
Damn it.
Because I may be smaller, I will still beat your ass. And you can't do anything about it.
Yeah, I can't really get away with hitting a girl.
No.
You can't. I can justify that to myself. I don't think that needs self-justification. That's just kind of general.
Chelsea will occasionally call me Lil, and I'm okay with that. I like it when she does that because it's my wife. So that's fine. Not too many other people can do that. I have a friend. One of my friends is she is Australian. Shouts out Emma. And she calls me Lil sometimes, and there is something about not only her overall demeanor as a person, but like her accent as well, that combine into like a situation that is like, okay, you can call me Lil, and that's fine.
Sure.
But those two people are literally the only two people that I've been like, yeah, that's fine.
That sounds like a decent allowance right there.
Yeah.
You know, you've got a good nickname when only two people can say it.
Yeah, that's true. And maybe that number will grow as I kind of get comfortable with my name and everything like that, which I am comfortable with my name. That's not what I mean, but it's just like,
right.
I think what I mean is like settling into it. Like I'm still at a place where it's like, I just like appreciating Liliana and Lily.
Sure.
That is kind of where I'm at. And so Lil is like another kind of like diminution of it that I'm not quite ready to like jump into yet.
Yeah, I get that.
So
I'm sure you've still got like people that probably literally have not even had the opportunity to say Lily or Liliana as your name.
Right, exactly. So I don't want to like, I'm already like, there's too much delineation here that I'm not like trying to foist on people and foist on myself, quite frankly. So, yeah. Also, boobies? Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. Welcome to Adam and Lily at the Disco. This time, we're not inside. We're on a little adventure.
Ooh.
We're going overseas, baby. We're going to a nice little place called Tokyo. And if you see a couple little furries there that might be red, orange, or blue, just let them do their thing.
Yeah.
Certainly, I'm sure we'll find our way into a bar at one point. So please don't forget to close the goddamn door. I'm Adam. Did I throw you for a loop on that one?
Yeah, I'm Lily. Was that supposed to be a Sonic thing?
Yeah.
Tails is yellow.
Oh, shit.
He's yellow. His color representation is yellow. That's what threw me off. I was like, he's not orange?
I think, well, I'm still stuck on like old Sega, and I don't know. Probably just memory does not serve at this point.
Well, that's like the whole thing was like it was the primary colors, and it was like a whatever.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, we are so back. We're here, and we are talking about a song. And I think this is legitimately the first song that we've ever talked about that is not a Panic at the Disco song, nor does it technically feature Brendan Urie.
Correct.
Of Panic at the Disco, which is kind of a unique thing for us.
Do you think that he's in here?
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to talk about it. Okay. But like he's not like a featured artist.
Sure, not as I should say. Yeah, not as Boyd or not as Panic. Right, yes, right. Gotcha.
But he's in here. He's very clearly in here at a certain point.
I'm excited. I'm excited to talk about this. I feel like I've not been excited for a while to talk about some of these songs. And I'm not going to like get into how I feel about this song. I do appreciate you finding this and pulling this weird curveball for the show.
Yeah, thank you. You're welcome.
It's very good.
Yeah, I was just like, what the fuck is this? And I was like, oh, interesting. Yeah. So just to kind of like get us into it, we have one Spotify comment, but before I'll just say we are talking about the song. If you hadn't determined by the title of the episode, we're talking about the song Neon, but it's by the band One OK Rock. And we will get into One OK Rock here in a second because we're going to spend some time like doing a mini overview of One OK Rock. But before we do have one comment. It's a light week this week, which is fine by me. We're coming up on some hot and heavy stuff with everything else going on. So I'll take a couple light weeks here and there. The comment we have for today is on Spotify from Dennis Oikman. And Dennis comments on The Greatest Show. And he says, listening to the second verse, the song has the stadium hype of Death of a Bachelor with the world and aesthetic of Fever. It feels lost in time. Yeah, I can see that quite a bit. Like I definitely vibe with that. Also, I do remember an interview where the composer said Brendan was on a short list for Barnum or something with a shrug emoji, which would have been nuts, actually. That would have been something else. Would I have liked it more or less? I don't know. Hard to say.
I don't think I'd have liked it more.
A whole movie about the Great Malenko? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Oh.
You wouldn't love that?
You know what? You've sold it to me.
Sure. Easy. Thank you, Dennis, for that. Again, light week. That's it. We are on and popping. So what I will start with is I'll talk about One OK Rock. One OK Rock is a Japanese rock band formed in, wait for it, 2005.
God damn.
Interesting. They've been around a really long time. That threw me the fuck off because I thought they were just like a newer, like young, hip Japanese band.
Sure.
Which they are a hip Japanese band, but they're just not young. I think the lead singer is 37. So it's like, whoa, they've been around for a while. The band currently consists of vocalist Takahiro, and I'm reading this for you because I don't trust you with these names. The band currently consists of vocalist Takahiro Moriuchi, guitarist Toru Yamashita, bassist Ryota Kohama, and drummer Tomoya Kanki. Former members include drummer Yu Koyanagi and guitarist Alexander Alex Raymond Onizawa. That's a very Western name compared to the others. They play varied styles of music with songs ranging from alternative rock and emo to post-hardcore and pop punk. The band rose to international fame with their 2012 single The Beginning from their sixth album Jinsei X Boku, which led them to concerts and music festivals outside of Asia. Following the success, One OK Rock began releasing dual versions, Japanese English and full English of subsequent albums, Japanese/English and full English of subsequent albums with 2 or 3 different tracks on each version. Their 7th studio album, 35, I don't know how to read that. If it's like 3535. Oh yeah, it's 3535. That's the number and then the Roman numerals. Their 7th studio album, 3535, became the band's first to enter Billboard music charts in the US, peaking at number 11. Wow, I didn't know that. On Heat Seekers albums, number 43 on independent albums, and number 23 on hard rock albums, and number 1 on the world albums charts. The band's 8th album, Ambitions, which incorporated a more arena rock and pop rock, debuted at number 106 on the Billboard 200 and entered several international charts as well. The band adopted a more electronic and pop sound on their 9th album, Eye of the Storm, in 2019. They experimented with a more rock-centered sound while still incorporating modern pop rock for their 2022 album, Luxury Disease, which is their 10th studio album and the album that features Neon. Because Neon was released on September 9th, 2022. The genre of the album is listed as alternative rock, pop rock, and power pop on Wikipedia, and we'll get into Neon specifically here in a little bit. Neon was not a single, which is interesting to me. However, Neon was featured in Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Is that, I got that one right?
Yes.
Was it Sonic 3? Yeah, it was featured as a track in Sonic the Hedgehog 3, which I was not aware of. That's the edgy one with Shadow the Hedgehog, played by Keanu Reeves. Yeah. Those movies have no business being as good as they are, first of all.
Right?
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. It was Luxury Disease was released on September 9th, 2022 through Fueled by Ramen and produced by Rob Cavallo. Cavallo. Rob is known for his production work with Green Day. He's also worked with, primarily for his work with Green Day, he's also worked with Linkin Park, My Chemical Romance, Eric Clapton, Beth Hart, Goo Goo Dolls, Dave Matthews Band, Kid Rock, Jawbreaker, Alanis Morissette, Black Sabbath, Phil Collins, Paramore, Sixpence None of the Richer, Lil Peep, One OK Rock, Shine Down, Beauty School Dropout, and Meatloaf. So that's Rob's record there.
Jesus.
Yeah. Also, just other features. This band is very familiar with Sonic because their song "Vandalize" from the same album appears in the end credits from the 2022 game Sonic Frontiers.
Just big Sonic fans.
Big Sonic fans. Also big Beyblade fans because their song "Prove" off of this album is the opening theme in both Japanese and English for the season 1 of Beyblade X, which I wasn't aware they were still making the Beyblade anime. So that's interesting to know.
That's funny.
Yeah. So Neon is, let's see. Neon's, I think it's like the third shortest song on the album. It's 3 minutes and 4 seconds. And we'll get into the credits here in a second. I'll talk about the album's performance because I do enjoy reading the charting. It's not for obviously the singles because Neon wasn't a single, but we've got the album performance. Japanese albums Oricon peaked at number 1, and Japanese albums Oricon International peaked at number 7. Japanese combined albums Oricon peaked at 1. Combined albums Oricon International version peaked at 9. Japanese hot albums Billboard peaked at 1. UK album downloads OCC peaked at 35, and US top current album sales for Billboard is 92. In 2022, it peaks at number 4 for Japanese albums Oricon, or ended up at number 4 for Oricon, and the international version ended up at 16. And the year-end charts, it ended up Japanese albums Oricon 39 and Japanese hot albums Billboard Japan at 36. Certifications in Japan, RIAJ, don't know about Fuck the RIA. Jake, could be fine. Certified gold with 100,000 units sold. So that was a performance for Luxury Disease, the album that Neon features on. Credits.
Yep.
Producers. Rob Cavallo, Pink Slip, Inverness, Jake Sinclair, and Drew DeCaro. So we're seeing some stuff there. Writers, and here's we're about to trip into the reason why this is happening this week. Writers: Takahiro Moriuchi, Toru Yamashita, Rob Cavallo, Tyler Carter, Pink Slip, Inverness, Jake Sinclair, Mike Viola, Rachel White, and Boyd, which, yes, so Boyd, Brendan Urie was in fact one of the writers on the song Neon, which is why we are covering it. A very unique situation,
yes,
but pretty cool. This is the first. The piccolo trumpet was played by Jeff Keevet. Regular trumpet was played by Tony Cadleck and Jeff Keevet. Tony Cadleck is a name we've read before, I'm pretty sure.
I think so.
Alto saxophone, Dave Mann. Tenor saxophone, Scott Kreitzer. Trombone, Nate Mayland. Bass trombone, Jeff Nelson. Brass, horns arranger, Rob Mathis. There he is.
Yep.
Recorder, instrument, Oliver Strauss. Piano, Rob Mathis. Additional bass, Jake Sinclair. Additional drums, Mark Stepbro. What are you doing, Stepbro? Additional guitar, Mike Viola. Additional vocals, additional vocals, Jake Sinclair, Mike Viola, Rachel White, and Boyd. He is in there right at the beginning too. We'll talk about it. Mixing engineer Rob Kinelski and Eli Heisler. Engineer Rachel White. Phonographic copyright Fueled by Ramen. Label Fueled by Ramen. Released on September 9th, 2022. Do you got the tags for me?
I sure do. They are rock. Saving that one. Japan. J-rock. J-pop.
And
Genius Japan.
So what is the difference between Japan and Genius Japan? Like, is one, like, some of this is smarter to me. Like, if I look at, because they're different songs. They're all like Japanese tracks for the most part. Although the regular Japan, hot on regular Japan, at number 6 is the Pokemon theme, Gotta Catch Them All. Gotta catch 'em all, which is pretty cool. So that's something. Genius Japan, however, Pokemon is nowhere to be seen, which feels disrespectful. So Pyong that, bitches.
Right.
Yeah. So that's kind of where we're at. Adam?
Hi.
I
really like this song. Like I said, I think it's great that you found this, because this is one of those that I just listened to a couple of times throughout the day.
Yeah.
And I think it's fun. Like, it's a very fun song.
Yeah. It's very like theatrical, very operatic.
Yes. Like,
I can feel Brendan in it.
Right. Yeah. Like, there is a lot of Brendan-isms here, and just kind of all over. I think even from like between the music and the vocals, like it literally sounds like this could have been a Panic at the Disco song. Yeah.
Well, listen, I mean, and there's a line in there somewhere about LA, but like, think about this. You replace Shibuya and Tokyo with LA.
Right.
And what do you have if not a Panic at the Disco song?
Yep.
So it's like, you know,
like it's, I don't know. Like, I've been fascinated by this song. I think in a lot of ways it's very cool. I think it's just a cool ass song.
Yeah. I think I like the vibe of it because well, number one, I like the na-na-na parts. That gives me some good vibes, like the dun, dun, and then like the driving, like the drums and like the guitar behind, like the dun 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 dun. It's bopping, and then like the bass in there is really nice and heavy, and it's like you can kind of rock to it, and then like the chorus gets you, and it's like that classic like slow headbang moment with it. It's just like it's just kind of like, again, it's theatrical, it's operatic, it's just fun. Yeah,
it's very fun. It is a song of several vibes. Like, it's like you said, it's very theatrical, and I think it just kind of goes in waves of what it really wants to be, but still stays consistent, which is kind of the thing that we had, like I had beef with a lot of these late Panic at the Disco songs. So for like this to kind of be reminiscent of that, but still do it like successfully is, I think, a testament to how cool this song is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I really like, I think the chorus too. I think the chorus, like the way that the rest of the song goes, like the chorus sounds different from the rest of the song, like the pace of the rest of the song. But it's one of those moments where like it moves into it really flawlessly and it feels right for the song. And then it like transitions nicely into the verses, which I think which I appreciate quite a bit.
Yeah, this, like you said, that this is what, 3 minutes and 4 seconds. It moves at a clip.
It's springy. Yeah, it's a springy song, which I really enjoy. Like, it's just, I listened to it on loop a few times just because, like, this song, I dig it. There's a part, actually, you know what? I'm going to save it from when we actually talk about the song because it's pretty fun. But yeah, no, I dig it. It's a cool song, and I like it quite a bit. I think that, like, and listen, I'm not going to sit here and be like, I'm not going to sit here and pretend it's like the most creative, like, powerful, like, emotional song in the world. And I don't think every song needs to be that. But maybe Boyd should consider doing some more writing.
Yeah, good writing. Good writing.
Good writing, specifically. I should say good writing for people that are not him. And in theory, he should do good writing for him as well. But if he really is done doing like his own music, which still feels kind of crazy to say. Like I don't know, you know what I mean? Like how to kind of parse that necessarily, but regardless, like if he is really done producing, like whether it's Panic or whether it's as Boyd, you know, as a solo artist, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he could do stuff like this, and it would be neat. So
very much so. I mean, I think losing the artist formerly known as Panic at the Disco, singularly known as Brendan Urie, like to just fuck off into obscurity doesn't feel right. You know, I mean,
yeah, and you know he's been popping his head up here and there. And
sure.
Did he already do? Did When We Were Young already happen? Did I like completely memory
hold
that? Okay,
is that next month? It's either next month or October.
Yeah, hold on. October 18th and 19th. Okay. I was about to say, I was just like, there is no fucking way that we just didn't talk about When We Were Young. Like, yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, no, thankfully not. We've not just phased right past that. I think a certain listener known as Caitlin Taylor would probably not allow us to do that.
That's also probably true. I'm trying to figure out like the timeline for the podcast going forward, because we're doing SpongeBob and then we're doing the live albums, and then we're going to start doing the ranking for the songs.
Oh shit! Honestly, we'll be down to like weeks.
Yeah. How much, how many episodes did I say it's 11 episodes of the ranking, right?
Yep.
So this is, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. We have enough episodes left. We'll be able to talk about like what we know about the performance within the show, kind of like winding down the Panic section. So we'll have like a dedicated, in one of those ranking episodes, we'll have a dedicated talk about When We Were Young, when that happens. So with that we will still be going at that time. Good to know. Good to figure out. I don't know exactly when that is. I'm not going to try because I'm going to make myself look stupid, but it is going to happen while we're still covering Panic. So no worries, don't fret.
No.
But yeah, so the whole point I was making when that aside happened was like, he's still poking his head here and there. He's still doing some stuff, and he's going to be doing that. But yeah, it does feel weird to just like feel like that. It feels like he's just gone. And so, yeah, if he's not going to come back and do his stuff, and I think at this point he's probably too proud to bring the name Panic at the Disco back. I think that's probably not going to happen if he makes a new album.
Sure.
Like covering Fever for When We Were Young is different than new stuff. I think he's too prideful to revive Panic for a new album. But
right,
you know, if he doesn't do like a solo project, like maybe to write some more songs for Japanese bands. Why not?
Yeah, I'll be curious. I mean, we'll continue to be curious if there's going to be anything of note that happens at this thing from this band other than just performing again. I get that that's of note to several people, but there's more, you know, like there's more that you can do. You can say, hey, we're getting back together for one more. You could say, hey, here's one more song that you never heard, or just pull one of the not released tracks and just say, here you go.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. There's something, and I'm going to look stupid. Okay. I'm going to look stupid when this doesn't happen, but something has been tugging at my heart, my soul, my bones, that something is going to happen at When We Were Young that involves Ryan Ross.
Yes.
And something happened to me yesterday. I was scrolling through TikTok, and literally for the first time ever, mind you, I have been using TikTok since December of 2019. Okay. So just so you're aware. So it'll be almost 6 years that I've been using TikTok.
Yeah.
For the first time ever, I got a Brendan X Ryan edit.
Oh, jeez.
For the first time ever. And we've been doing this podcast and talking about Panic at the Disco, attaching, you know, my social media and my name to this podcast for almost 3 years now. And so you would think the cycle and the pure like association, SEO, and fucking your personal FBI agent and shit like that would serve me some type of Panic at the Disco Ryan X Brendan edit at some point. What did we call them?
Oh, Jesus.
Royd? Well, there was like a name for them.
Yeah. Was it Royd?
No, I don't think it was Royd. Lotus and Danny are going to be real mad at us. Because it's not Brian. That would be so stupid. There's a name for them.
That we coined, I know. Fuck.
I don't know if we even coined it. This is fucking crazy. I can't believe I'm Googling this.
You gotta. I'm sure there's a Tumblr page you can access.
I'm sure there. Raiden. It's Raiden. We didn't coin that. It's fucking Raiden. I can't believe I forgot Raiden.
Raiden.
We spent. That's exactly. We spent so much time decrying Raiden and praising Sprendon that we forgot Raiden. God, fake sinners for sure. But yeah, like it's the first time I've ever gotten a Raiden edit, and it's just like, why now 2 months out? Like, why now?
Right. They know.
Something's happening. I feel like there's nothing has happened to confirm specifically that this is actually happening, but in my heart, in my soul, in my bones, I feel as if something is going to happen with Ryan Ross and Brendan Urie.
Yeah.
At When We Were Young, 2025. So
I think, honestly, if it had to be the event to end all fake beefs, this would be it.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be.
Yeah. Want to talk about the song, though? The song that isn't a Panic at the Disco song, but is.
We've done this a couple of times, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, insofar as ranking an album, that's not Panic at the Disco.
We've done that once.
Yeah,
specifically.
So. I guess we did only do a cold open for Clancy, a few of the Clancy songs.
Well, we did a whole ranking episode for
Clancy. I get that, but I think we had dedicated at one point like a cold open, probably before we decided that we actually were going to rank the bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Did I tell you
about 21 Pilots a lot?
We did. Did I tell you I put up shelves? I don't know why I'm surprised by this.
What the fuck?
Well, I just keep looking over now, and these walls that were vacant until a couple of days ago, the project that I feel like I've been talking about on here for a while now has actually been completed. So, I no longer have a DVD pile in the corner. So my whole feng shui for the time being is fucked.
Huh. Anyway. Congratulations, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or confoculations. That could be.
I think it's probably more confoculations because now I've got to alphabetize 900 DVDs. So confoculations to me.
Confoculations to you. Confoculations to you. Confoculations to you.
Very good.
Thanks. So we start Neon with an intro, and it's just neon lights, which will be the motif that carries us through the chorus and the song. And this is obviously Brendan in here because there's a few voices, and it's definitely like the people that are on there as like background vocals that we listed. Brendan Boyd Urey is the primary voice, the loudest voice in this
yes
intro for sure. So he's in there. He's just not like the featured artist, but he's in there. We know he's there. He's made himself known. He will continue to make himself known. But there he is. But you start with the intro, and then it goes into the verse, or the intro to the verse. And it starts with like some bass and some like low drums and stuff. It's kind of very sleazy in a positive way.
Yeah.
I really, really like how kind of like ooh, it's seedy. It's a little seedy.
Right.
In a way.
Yes. It's a very Panic at the Disco ass line. And we're going to continue to say this, but like it's a very Panic at the Disco ass line.
Yeah, 100%.
It's got the imagery. It's got a feeling. It's got a lead singer who knows what the hell they're doing. Like this song is, I don't know. Like I said, it fucking blew me away, and it's going to nipples are already hard, and we've just talked about it. We just started talking about
it. I do also like, I think, who did I say I think it's, I think the singer is Takahiro.
Yeah.
I think is, I really like his voice.
It's impressive.
He's got a great voice for sure.
Like it has the same amount of movement and power that Brendan's does, right? Like,
yeah,
he can do the growl. He can do a little bit of a warble. He can just kind of like throw his voice. It's so fucking cool.
Yeah, because, and we'll get to it when we get to the chorus, but I just want to bring it. But when he sings from now on in the chorus, he sings the neon lights part too. But the way he gets low and then goes up with it.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I dig that a lot.
Yes. Well, okay. So does he? Because that kind of sounds like everybody. And it sounds
is everybody, but like, I think because he's the lead, his voice sticks out a bit more. And I just like, I think he follows, I think everybody goes down and then up, but I think he carries it with like because neon lights and it's just, I just think it's.
Because I think like the neon is all of the additional singers that we've seen like overpowered by Brendan. And then he comes in on the lights, and it's so fucking seamless. Like he comes in with this big old choir of just 1-2 syllable word, and then comes in and like fucking mollywops the word lights. And he does that a few times in this chorus. Like he takes command back. It's so cool.
Yeah. He's very, I think that also might be more accurate what you just said compared to what I was saying. But yeah, like I do like that. Like he does like come back and like he really does control the song.
Yeah.
On his own, right? And he just sounds really good. And the thing that I like about his voice too is that like he can lay on the theatrical and it sounds correct. So you get into verse 1, and I'll read the lyrics here in a second, but you get into verse 1 and it's that like kind of like that like lower kind of like not slow but like very like methodical sleazy beat that we've been talking about the whole time. But the way he like comes in, woke up in hell for a day, and he's just like going for it. And it's just like, this could be too much, but it isn't.
Yeah.
Like it's really good.
Like it feels like a genre song out of place. This song in a good way feels like it escaped 2004 to come here now.
Yeah.
I
gotta
tell you, like when you brought this up, I was curious. I wasn't like apprehensive, right? Like I know that you have never led me astray. It might take me a while, but I know you don't lead me astray when it comes to music. So I knew that you weren't doing anything fucking weird here.
Yeah.
But I did not know how much I would like dig it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I expect, because I didn't actually start listening to the song until like this week.
Sure,
I knew it was a thing. I just wanted to save it, but I've had it in the chamber for a while now, but I didn't start listening to it until this week. And so it's just like, whoa, I really dig this. I wasn't expecting to dig it as much as I do. So
it almost feels like a disservice to the song that we can't rank it. Like we can't rightfully go forth and rank this.
No, I mean we wouldn't though, because like it's not
right
Brendan, right? So it's like we wouldn't rank it, but it would be up there. It's not a bad one.
No. Listening to Boyd saying the word Shibuya is fucking hilarious.
Are you talking about the one during the chorus or the special?
Yes,
the special one?
Like the Shibuya nights. Okay. Where he just comes in and fucking sings Shibuya. It is so funny.
It's very funny.
Because it's
let's get through the verse. Let's get through the verse and the pre-chorus, and then we'll get to the chorus. Yep. So let's start with, woke up in hell for a day, your body's on fire, my soul is in flames. Downtown, my city is gray, but I got the shine, it's in my DNA. So, yeah. Pretty straightforward, but also very panic coded again.
Yes. It's like I love the ability to take a city and make it not its own character, but a part of your own. Like we all understand that like setting is a character in itself.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
Actually be able to do that in a right way kind of takes some fucking talent.
Yeah.
And you're already getting like this imagery of this hellscape, but it's not, because it's just a dude who's, I don't really want to necessarily say on one, but he might be. Like we're in for an adventure on the town. If Don't Threaten Me with a Good Time or a better song, it could have been something like this.
Sure. But yeah, so you got this verse. It goes into the pre-chorus, which is like he goes sing it, and then you get the na 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 na, blinded by that, and then it goes back into it. So you get the nas again, and you get like the parenthetic, like that blinded by the, and then we fucking ram into the chorus.
Yes,
and again, I think when a pre-chorus is really simple and repetitious, I think we both know, for both of us, it's very much vibe space, right?
Right.
Vibe is on here.
Very much so.
It's very simple. There's nothing really happening different. You get the Nas, there's lots of Nas, whatever. But it's just like dun dun, the rhythmic of it. It's just like dun 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 dun, and it's like, yeah, I fuck with this hard.
Right. Oh, my wife is doing dishes.
Your wife?
My wife doing dishes.
For you to do all the things.
Oh, good Lord. Okay. Never mind. She's waiting for me to do dishes.
Okay.
This is a modern marriage.
Yeah, of course.
Agreed with everything that you said. Because I think like what helps this, and dear listeners, I know I'm going to be contradictory to everything that you have known up until this point. This feels good.
Yeah.
Like a good na can feel
not since fucking Na 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 by My Chemical Romance have I felt so positively about a Na Na Na.
Exactly.
So
like a Na Na can interchange any woes or oh-woes or anything like that as long as it fucking feels and sounds good. And on top of that, like as we move into the chorus, what works is when you're consistent with your theme. What works is when you can do this and you don't feel the discordance that we have felt for like an album and a half now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think like, again, that's what really works for this. This just no part of this song to me fails in any way to like live up to a fucking expectation that I didn't have or I didn't assign it because I didn't know what to expect. I didn't expect to be given gold. Instead, you gave me a fucking 24 karat diamond here and I'm in love. And I know that gold and diamonds are different. I don't know. I'm just flabbergasted by this song. Yeah, it breaks my brain in a way that makes me happy. And that's not happened on this show in a fucking minute.
Yeah. Yeah. And it especially like the chorus also fucking like, so let's just get into the chorus now because the chorus like beats your brain in a positive way. So I love because again it goes. We talked about this, but it goes like the neon lights shining bright, and so you get into the chorus. I love the line "shining bright on the innocent." What the fuck? Because that's the thing about this is it's like you can tell that there is a touch here about that Brendan did put into this, and this is like very much like panic coded and all this other stuff. Neon lights shining bright on the innocent is a line that is so, and I'm saying this very respectfully. I don't mean this is like anything like negative because I mean this is very positive. Neon lights shining bright on the innocent is such a Japanese coded line.
Yeah,
like you don't get a line like that in a song that was not partially written by a Japanese person. Like that's the type of like that's some gangster shit that you don't see in English in traditionally English music, right? This is obviously a song that is in English, but it was written by Japanese people primarily.
Yes.
And so that sensibility is in there. I think that's what kind of like separates it because you've got that J-pop feeling attached to like a panic feeling, and so it kind of like changes things a little bit.
Right.
There's that that line specifically is just so like you don't get that line in a song that is purely Panic at the Disco.
No,
that is only a line you get with when Brendan works with somebody who like a Japanese band.
Right. Which is interesting because it feels like it could also necessarily be a Las Vegas like lyric. But again, like everything that you said, like being a Tokyo based, being being a Japanese J-rock, J-pop band, like you get the sentiment and it sells it, I think, a little bit more and doesn't feel as touristy, I think, right? Like when I hear this, I don't think like, oh, casinos, which is what I think about a lot of things that can be said about Vegas, like nasty casinos. Instead, here I think like cool places, cool lights, cool things that I would like to see, like cool things that people just live in, and you don't necessarily feel like so sin stained at the same time, which is 100% what you would get from a Vegas-based lyric.
Yeah. And it's also got like, it's very much got like this vibe of like, it's got kind of like the not exactly the same thing, but it's like, let's kill tonight. Yeah. Where it's just like, we're just going to go out and we're just going to fuck shit up and we're going to enjoy our time in our city and our town. And it has that vibe to it. They're very different. They're different songs, obviously, but like that's the vibe that I get out of this. So,
yes.
But yeah, so you get neon lights shining bright on the innocent, Shibuya nights burning brighter than the sun. Neon lights, what a time to be living in. Shibuya nights live forever till the morning comes. And then you get this like build. Live forever till the morning comes, getting it all for free, living a strung out dream, living a fantasy, which I fucking love that. It tweaks the chorus on you midway through and then gets back into, and I'm just like, what is this build that's happening right now? This is fucking nuts. But it's, and, like, go ahead.
There's so many rapid changes that happen in this chorus as well. Like he changes tempo, he changes volume, he like exhibits so much control. And I know I said earlier, like it feels so good to kind of get back to that. Like, even when he's kind of up, like he's not hitting that shrieky thing. I don't like he's just kind of going up an octave and he's doing it well. It doesn't sound broken. And then he can whip into a completely different vocal pattern. That's just so fucking impressive.
It's incredibly impressive. I haven't checked out. I'm going to probably wind up listening to the rest of this album and then checking out more of their discography after this because I'm very interested in this band now because of this song. I haven't done a lot of digging or listening because I'm just trying to focus on this for the show. But after this, I'm going to probably give it some more effort.
Yeah.
But you get that line. It's live forever till the morning comes, getting it all for free, living a strung out dream, living a fantasy, neon lights shining bright on the innocent, every one of them, neon lights, which I love that kind of punctuation on it. Yeah. And it kind of feels very final, but then you go into verse 2.
Right. So is that the lead singer, or do you think that that's Boyd closing us out? Because it sounds like it could be either or both.
I think probably both. I think anytime neon lights is said, it's that ensemble of people that are kind of background vocaling combined with the lead singer.
Yeah.
So I think anytime you hear neon lights, I think it's a combination of everybody kind of coming together to kind of punctuate the vibe, you know?
Yes.
Verse 2, wake up, go misbehave, get the fuck off the couch, turn the streets to a rave. Black out, drink till we fade, make your daddy ashamed from Tokyo to LA. Oof. Spicy.
Again, if Don't Threaten Me with a Good Time were a better fucking song.
It's again, I think that's the thing. It's Don't Threaten Me with a Good Time looped in with Let's Kill Tonight.
Right. Yeah.
Which I think is probably the vibe that's kind of being captured here.
Yes.
But yeah, so that's that. I mean, and again, very straightforward. Fucking let's party, let's drink, let's fucking go crazy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Love that.
The simplicity of wake up, go misbehave.
Yeah.
It's so just innocently badass.
Yeah. For sure. And it's just it's again, it's as we talked about, Let's Kill Tonight is Baby's First Anarchy. This is yeah, we're gonna wake up and we're gonna go misbehave. Let's fucking go. And it's just it's so funny. And that's kind of a little bit why I thought that this was a younger band at first, because it is very much these guys are in their early 20s and this is their idea of partying. But it also does make sense that Boyd helped write this song because he's also comes across as a 21-year-old boy partying all the time when he writes his songs. But yeah, so we do this and we go into the pre-chorus again with the sing it and the na na nas, except this time, and this may be like low key my favorite part of the song. After the second set of nas, instead of him repeating "I'm blinded by the light again," he goes, "There's like the I don't know if it's him or if it's Boyd or who is it." And there's like, but somebody says "Shibuya," like a little gremlin.
Right. Yeah. I just want to scrub to that.
Shibuya. Yeah. It's like tequila. Like it's very much like
it is very gremlin-y.
I just love it. It's so funny. But yeah, so we get that part and then we go into the chorus again. And again, chorus, great as always. And then you get this guitar breakdown and it kind of like slows down. You get this like, it's very like classic rock almost in a lot of ways, like very some old school, so. like and it's just very much like it's kind of like, I wouldn't call it heavy, but it's like heavier.
No. And I think like that's kind of where some of the potential other writers on here, specifically like Mike Viola, Jake Sinclair, like Boyd, coming in here and doing some things, like just says, hey, you've had this whole badass, very like new, it's going to sound weird to say, like new modern, like new alt, new emo almost. And then just like, hey, what if you had a little interstitial of something that people really love, which is just like cool classic rock vibes.
Yeah. And that's exactly what it feels like. It's just like this, and you get like some shredding in there at the end, and it's just like, yeah, it's just like really cool. It's like this, like, you know, this like cool little breakdown, this little solo breakdown, electric guitar, heavy guitar type of vibe, and it's really cool. But yeah, after this, it gets back into the chorus, but like this, like, there's like whining, like electric guitar is happening behind it now, which is just, you know, really cool. And then I think it just goes and it ends, and it's like you get like this like simple like neon lights down, and then you finally get that punctuation that the other choruses have provided, and then the song is
very, very finite. Very finite.
It's a very like definite ending for it, which is pretty cool.
Holy fuck! Thank you so much for choosing this, because god damn.
Yeah, I was surprised. Like I was just like, this feels like something that we should talk about as like a little like post season 7 treat, because again, this was a I guess, did this 20, hold on a second, let me look.
If this was 2022, this would have been like a little weird Viva like side quest.
Yeah, because this song came out a little bit less than a month after Viva did.
That's fucking insane. How are you like, hey, I'll give you the good one? Like for a band that's already 15 years and like years old, I'll give you the good song.
Wow. Wow.
You know, like this is where I've got to come at any of our listeners, any of them, and say, if you don't like this song, I'm going to be the one that puts you on blast now and says in the comments, fucking please tell me why. Because I've had to justify myself so much throughout the show and have failed each time. And guess what, baby? You will too. Because this song is fucking God's gift to me personally right now.
It's really fucking good. I'm a big fan of this song.
Yeah. Like I know that I've got a history of not listening to a lot of new music. Like my playlist is still 2,400 plus songs. Like I just, you know, whatever, like what I like. So to have something like this come into my life is like, holy shit. right? Like I listen to Kendrick Lamar when that comes out. I've got a few artists that I'll listen to. I just don't branch out much. So this is, I don't really know if I'm going to say it's a reason I should. It probably is. But like to have this is like a nice little treat on a Tuesday that I didn't expect to have. And I fucking am going to show my wife this song. Like the second we hang up, I'm going to be like, hey, we're going to listen to this. And I need you to hear this because my God.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's really fucking good. And we're not ranking it, but I'm just going to say it, Adam. I think edging's legal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like edging is for sure legal on this one.
Yes. Like this is insanely good.
Yeah. Big time agree. And it's nice when we have these moments.
Right. I'm glad we get to start to close out the show on agreements, kind of if we ignore some parts of last week. And then I guess we'll get to the SpongeBob musical, but we'll see what that I don't think it's going to be this powerhouse, but we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, speaking of which, that's it for this week. Next week we are going to be discussing what is the song called? I haven't even looked at this song.
Let's see. SpongeBob the musical.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you a little bit further ahead than I'm like holding my mic in my left hand, and so I would have to put it down, but there's a bunch of stuff in front of me, so it's just like a big all inconvenience. So it's good that you're doing it.
Just a Simple Sponge.
Just a Simple Sponge, and that is by Panic at the Disco. That's by Brendan.
By Panic at the Disco, performed by SpongeBob and the ensemble. So I don't know if he sings it. I doubt he does. That's probably the actor or the stage actor who plays SpongeBob, and they're in the ensemble.
So what you're telling me is that 2 weeks in a row we're getting songs that Brendan has written but not sang.
Weird, yeah. What a way to close out the show.
What a way to close. Well, we are doing the live album stuff, so we'll get back to Brendan's voice here in a little bit, but that's it for this week. Next week we will talk about Just a Simple Sponge from the SpongeBob SquarePants musical, or in Spanish, Bob Esponja o Musical.
Very good.
I think that's Spanish.
Well, I've got somebody who's currently protesting because I've not yet finished K-pop Demon Hunters, but there might be a return of a little bitch for this one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, he's confirmed.
Cool. I've been wanting to talk to you about that, actually. Why the fuck have you not watched K-pop Demon Hunters yet?
So we started it just really fucking late, but I believe this evening I will make the push to finish it. Okay. I'm sorry. The good video game series television show Twisted Metal has returned for season 2, so that has taken priority over my life.
Gotcha. Well, it's a movie and it'll be over once you watch it. And so you should do that first and then watch Twisted Metal. Which, let me be clear,
just got through.
I'm not begrudging you of Twisted Metal. I like Twisted Metal. I haven't watched season 2 yet, so no spoilers. So I do like Twisted Metal, I'm sure. But the movie is just a movie, and it does end, and there's only one of them, and you don't have to continue to watch it after it's done. So, and it takes less time overall to watch it than
it's like 90 minutes. We had just finished the golden scene, and then I think I immediately passed out.
Gotcha. It moves at a pretty good clip. It's like a pretty there's some things in there. It's like I wish there was some more fleshing out of certain parts of it towards the end, but overall, fucking who cares? It's good.
Sure.
But yeah, definitely watch that.
Yep.
Anyway, next week we will talk about the Bob l'Éponge. That's French. Je t'aime à moi.
Je t'aime à moi.